So today I was going to do a video on the W800 versus the Triumph T100. The Triumph is comparably priced. On paper it certainly provides more performance than the W. It's a liquid-cooled 270-degree twin. Puts out, I think, at least 10 horsepower and 10 pound-feet of torque more than the W. So, and it weighs about the same. So obviously performance is better with the Triumph, I think, than it would be with the W. And I went to look at the Triumph T100, and it actually fit me pretty good. I found I felt quite comfortable on the bike. Again, I'm not very tall, and the seat height was good. I liked the position of the handlebars. It was a very beautifully finished bike too. I think Triumph does an excellent job on finishing and the fit of the bike. What sort of swayed me toward the W versus the Triumph was the W. It's probably going to sound funny, but it lacks the technology of the Triumph. I was really looking for an old school riding experience. So the Triumph has, well, liquid cooling for one thing, which I wasn't really interested in. I wanted something simple, and I don't particularly care for the aesthetic of a radiator in the front of a naked bike. So Triumph's actually done a really good job of integrating it so it doesn't sort of stick out like perhaps you might see on the new BSA Gold Star, where unfortunately the radiator is a bit of an afterthought in terms of design. And the Triumph did have a couple other technology things I wasn't really looking for, like the ride-by-wire, the traction control. Those felt like things that might be problematic down the road, because I just wasn't looking for that. I was really looking for basically a bike from the 60s or 70s, but something that would start every time I went for a ride and wouldn't require a ton of maintenance. And I think, again, overall the W, for me at least, was probably the right pick. Though the Triumph is, again, a fantastic bike. I really like the look of it. And I do like the fact that you get different color choices with the Triumph, which is not the case with the W. I think you get pretty much whatever Kawasaki wants to put out that year. Anyway, so I thought I'd just touch on the W800 versus the Triumph T100.